The war inside his head. A simple story of an overthinker. Arjun was 19 years old. He had bright eyes, messy hair, and a restless, overactive mind. At night, while his roommate slept peacefully, Arjun lay awake, staring at the ceiling fan. The room was silent, but inside his head, it was loud, very loud. He wasn't thinking about anything big. Just one small moment, he recalled something he had said in class 3 years ago. Did I sound stupid? Do people still remember that? Do they think I'm weird? His chest felt tight. His heart started beating faster for no real reason. One thought became 10, 10 became 100, and then suddenly a simple memory turned into a deep fear. Maybe something is wrong with me. Sometimes his eyes filled with tears, but he didn't even know why. His friends invited him to parties. He would say yes. He even dressed up, stood in front of the mirror, tried to look confident. But when he reached the party door, his feet stopped. His hands became cold. His mind started shouting, "What if no one talks to me? What if I say something stupid? What if they laugh?" He stood there for minutes, then quietly turned back, walked home alone. That night, while eating alone in his room, he scrolled through social media, watching others laugh, enjoy life, and slowly a heavy feeling sat in his chest. I wish I were like them. One evening, exhausted and broken inside, he sat on a bench in a quiet park. His eyes looked empty. That's when an old man sat beside him with white hair, soft smile, calm eyes. The old man looked at him carefully and said softly, "Your mind doesn't let you rest, does it?" Arjun was shocked. For a moment, he couldn't speak. Then slowly, he nodded his head. "I feel tired all the time," Arjun said, "not from work, but from thinking." His voice was low, almost shaking. The old man listened quietly. No judgment, no interruption. Then he pointed at the sky. "See those clouds?" Arjun looked up. "They keep moving, right?" "Yes," Arjun replied. The old man smiled gently. "Your thoughts are like those clouds," Arjun whispered. "Then why do they hurt so much?" The old man looked at him with deep understanding. "Because you try to hold them." There was silence, a long, heavy silence. "You fight every thought. You try to control everything. You try to be perfect in your own mind." He paused, then said softly, "And that's why you are tired." Arjun's eyes became wet. For the first time, he felt understood. Years passed. Arjun was 24 now. He got a good job. Everyone smiled, congratulated him. But inside Arjun, nothing had changed completely. "What if I don't deserve this?" That voice was still there. One day, his manager said, "Good work, Arjun." For a second, he felt happy. But then, the overthinking returned. Did he really mean it? Or was he just being polite? Arjun paused, closed his eyes for a second, and remembered the old man's voice. Let it pass. In meetings, his heart still raced, his palms still sweated, fear still whispered, "Stay quiet." But something inside him had changed. One day, there was silence in the meeting. No one spoke. The Arjun heart was beating fast. His mind said, "What if you are wrong?" But this time, he took a small breath and spoke. His voice was not strong. It was little shaky, but it was real. And something surprising happened. No one laughed. No one judged him. People listened. They nodded. And in that small moment, Arjun felt something he hadn't felt in a long time, and that was peace. One day, he went back to that park, the same bench, the same place, but the old man wasn't there. He waited, looked around, came again the next day, and the next, but he never saw him again. At first, he felt sad, like he lost someone important. But then he realized something. The old man didn't came to stay. He came to remind him. Now whenever his mind became loud, whenever fear started growing, Arjun would close his eyes and smile slightly. These are just thoughts. They will pass. Sometimes he still overthought. Sometimes he still felt fear. Sometimes he still lay awake at night. But now he didn't hate himself for it. He didn't run away from life. He showed up even with fear, even with doubt. If your mind doesn't stop, if you feel tired without doing anything, if you fight battles no one else can see, I want you to remember this. You are not alone and you are not weak. Your mind is just trying to protect you, but it doesn't always tell the truth. So don't wait for silence in your head. Take a step even with the noise, because healing doesn't come when everything is perfect. It comes when you move forward anyway.